What's going on, guys? Kyle here. Today I'll be showing you the first, I suppose, development diary for this new map which I'm currently making, and haven't thought of a name yet, but it's going to be a new zombie map. And if you're wondering about the old zombie map, the Advance and Defend, unfortunately the world save got corrupted because somehow when you're experimenting with zombie health and you change one of the data tags or MBT tags, it just crashes the world. And I eventually had a spawner which kept spawning these zombies, and it just eventually corrupted the world. I do have a backup, but it's a very while back, so not much is saved, and it'd be pretty pointless to try again. So I got this world which I started today, and this is a new map. As you can see, there's some strange things happening, which is the coal and iron travelling along some minecart tracks, and I'll talk about that in a minute. So I used MC Edit to do this kind of cave. I want it to be like a mine, and what I've made so far is the iron and coal coming into this furnace, and then some iron blocks coming out. So I'll probably have the players in the zombie map walk around this bottom section and a few areas up top, but basically this bit's just for decoration. But I'll explain how this works. So there's a little timer here with a hopper, and it goes into a comparator, and this activates two command blocks, and these command blocks is using the new summon command in the new snapshot, which is a 13W36B, I believe. So it spawns a rideable minecart, which is minus 10 blocks in the X coordinate from the command block. It's 2 higher than the command block and 2 to the right of the command block in the Z coordinate. So it also has custom display tile 16, which means it displays the block which is ID 16, which is, I believe, iron ore or the coal ore, not sure which one's which, and then display tile 16. So if you want to make this yourself, you want summon minecart rideable, you want this strange symbol, you can change the coordinates relative to the command block. Then you have custom display tile, the ID you want, display tile, the ID you want, and then display offset, which is the distance between the cart and the block. So you can see 170 means that the block here is quite far away from the minecart, which is under the ground. A few problems with this, well, one problem with this is that if you get too close to the coal or any block that's moving, it disappears. Not sure if this is a bug, but it happens. But obviously that's the decoration part, so no players will get near that, so it's all fine. So I'm just going to show you the inside. So these two clocks spawn the minecarts right there, and they basically have the coal or iron above them, and they just transport them underground through here until they get to a hole which just goes into the void and destroys them both. So I made a little furnace to simulate that they're going into a furnace. And then I've got another kind of same thing here, which is with iron blocks, and this uses the same kind of mechanism. So another clock here going up to a summon command, and it spawns them two in the X coordinate, 3 in the Y coordinate, and 2 in the Z coordinate. And the display tile is 42, which is the iron block, and display offset is 64, which means the gap between the minecart and the thing. So if you're making this yourself, you also want to make sure there's a light source next to the minecart. Otherwise, you'll notice that the block so this block will be dark if there's no light source next to the minecart. So for example, if is this gonna work? Oh dear. I'll try to show you how this works. So you can see this is a bit darker than the other blocks. That's because you need the light source. You light the light source next to the minecart, not the actual visible block. And another thing to note is that these blocks cannot be moved because they're linked to the minecart, and if you stand near them or any mobs stand near them, it's not affected. So that's really good. and my music is really loud. So that's about it for this dev diary. I'll post another video once a bit more decoration done. I've only got this kind of cobblestone thing here, which I use with this summon falling sand thing. I was experimenting with that, and that worked out pretty well. But that's about it. I'm gonna hopefully try and make this into a really nice zombie map with the Pack-a-Punch perks and maybe just a few extra things, maybe an Easter egg if I have enough time. But that's about it. If you enjoyed this and want me to continue this, leave a like. A buried update should be coming soon. We just need to wait until all of us are ready to do the video together, and then I'll be able to do that. And that's about it. If you want us to like any tutorials on this, just ask. And just a note that the tutorial on the wave round system and the zombie health won't really help you, because the wave system in Diarize is literally just a command blocks timer just saying the round. It doesn't affect the zombies whatsoever. And the mob thing was well, that was pretty difficult. The mob, I still haven't mastered the mob spawners yet, because if you adjust the health then it crashes Minecraft. So I'm gonna have to come up with some strange thing to fix that. But that's all for now. Leave a like, favourite the video if you really want. But thanks for watching, and see you all next time. Goodbye.